What animals teach us. 10 things we learn from animals about ourselves. 1. To live in the present moment. People often jump from one thought or place to another without becoming completely absorbed in what is happening around them. Other species, however, do not have much else to think about but to seek food, water, protection from the elements and their closest partner. Take a deer, for example. It flows peacefully from one activity to the next, looking for berries, fresh water, or simply to enjoy its surroundings. If you have the opportunity to watch this graceful creature in action, you will surely forget everything but the present moment. 2. Unconditional love. When people think of animals showing unconditional love, they usually think about dogs. These loving, cuddly animals never hold back their desire to offer support and understanding to their human counterparts, and even if you get angry with them, they will still be there for you. Dogs are not called man's best friends for anything, because they are immortal, loyal, faithful, and respectful to humans. We can learn a lot about how we treat each other depending on how our furry dog friends treat us. 3. Smile, no matter what happens. In Australia, you can find a tiny, sweet animal called srub wallaby, scurrying through the trees, and stopping to meet people when they're not too busy. Lately, people have been posting their pictures with this lovely, happy creature, and the first thing you will notice about them is their infectious smile. They seem to spend their days without worries in the world and keep a positive attitude. So even if you've had a bad day, think how srub wallaby, or also known as quokka, would handle it and you'll smile immediately. 4. Working together. Ants in particular are a shining example of this in action. They carry tiny patches of dirt underground to form complex tunnels and living systems, work as a team against prey, and help each other to carry leaves to their colony, which they use as mulch for the mushrooms they eat to survive. They work harder than many other species just to get through each day, and they do it as a team. No one is left behind, and no one carries all the weight while others just sit on the sidelines. What can we learn from them? To appreciate each other, to work together, and to cooperate in order to coexist rather than compete with each other for resources. 5. Take time to rest. Let's be honest, people tend to work far too much and rest far too little. Other species do not overexert themselves. They enjoy every moment of time off they have to recharge their batteries and enjoy the beauty of life. Look at wild boars. They wallow in the mud all day, eating and lying around until they are hungry again. They may seem lazy, but we could actually learn a thing or two from them: how to learn to relax once every full moon. 6. Be brave. More than any other animal, the lion stands for courage, strength, and resistance. They do not shy away from a challenge and must hunt aggressive prey for their tribe. They don't just lurk in the shadows, they make their presence known and pick themselves up again every time they fall. If someone says you have the heart of a lion, take it as a compliment. It means you show incredible strength and bravery in the face of extreme adversity. People tend to let fear stop them, so next time channel your inner lion. Your fear will quickly step aside. 7. Follow your own path in life. Horses tend to live quite independently and often stray from the pack when they itch to explore on their own. They may have a majestic, imaginative appearance, but they also have a grim, headstrong side that leads them into unknown territory and allows them to make their own way. Be like the horse and run free into the wind without thinking of the consequences. Just let your heart take the wheel and go where you need to go. 8. Listen more, talk less. Dolphins actually communicate with each other via high-pitched whistling sounds, and each of them makes a distinctive sound that other dolphins can immediately recognize. They have very advanced communication techniques, which in a way compete with our own, and need to listen to understand each other's location in the vast ocean. If they were all whistling at the same time, none of them would be able to find the other. They have honed their listening skills to work best as a group. People can learn from dolphins in particular that listening to another person instead of always having to talk can make relationships much more useful in the long run. 9. Be silly. Bunnies mostly have very silly, playful personalities and can teach us to let our guard down and enjoy life a little now and then. They jump and run around, licking our feet when they want our attention, and never sit still for too long. Some think of them as hyperactive, annoying little creatures, but they just love to enjoy life and express themselves in ways they only know. 10. Practice forgiveness. Unfortunately, elephants often fall victim to poaching or other human violence and usually lose family members in the process. Elephants have great intelligence and feel complex emotions, just like us. Many organizations take in orphaned elephants who have witnessed family members dying or being injured by human hands, and yet these elephants allow their new keepers to raise them anyway. Elephants can teach us to forgive in any situation, even if we cannot always understand each other's actions. What have the animals taught you in their previous lives? I look forward to hearing from you. media@kemphues.com